One of the best times of year to visit downtown San Diego is the weekend of San Diego Comic-Con. Why? Because it's the most lively. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to show you around downtown San Diego with all of the festivities that go on around this convention. Now, to go in the convention center, you need a ticket, but to explore downtown around the Gaslamp District, it is all free. And you can see there are so many people here. The buildings get wrapped with all this art, advertisements for up-and-coming shows. Definitely the hub of the festivities in downtown is right here around 5th Avenue and Harbor. The sign that says Gaslamp Quarter, the historic heart of San Diego. In this video, we're going to explore the few blocks around the convention center on both sides where tons of special exhibits and attractions and activations come up for Comic-Con. Now, I say it's one of the best times of year to visit because, well, really, downtown San Diego is so different during Comic-Con. It's also one of the worst times of year to visit because if you're visiting from out of town, the hotels in San Diego, super expensive this weekend. So make sure to factor that into your planning. And also the parking in downtown also going to be really expensive too. There's usually, well, there's this restaurant over here all the time, but this Disney, Percy Jackson, and the Olympians, this is a special activation, as they call it, that you can go in and see one of these, like, I don't know, something about this new show on Disney+. I haven't been inside, but you don't need a Comic-Con badge to go in. Anybody can just go ahead and head on in there as long as you stand in line. That's the thing about most of this stuff, you're gonna stand in line. Here at Baja Rick's Cantina, they've got some photos of some cosplayers or cosplayer, costume player. They're doing it for a cause. On the Stars Network, they've, I don't know, sponsored some of these pedicabs, so you can ride them free. And the people dress up as Spartacus or Centurions, so that's a lot of fun. There's more stuff around Petco that we're gonna check out in a bit, but first we're gonna walk over this way. The Hard Rock Hotel is the kind of one of the big epicenter hotels downtown. Really only hotel guests allowed inside during Comic-Con, but you can still eat at the restaurants and go to the gift shop. Oh, this is look at this pedicab right here. This thing is like super tall. It's got those big wheels on the bottom. Welcome to Derby, HBO original. Everything's advertising during Comic-Con. Yeah, the best way to get down here is really to take the trolley. It stops. Oh, right on. Thank you. Appreciate it. She said she follows me on YouTube, if you couldn't hear her. So always a pleasure to meet my fellow explorers. Okay, people put up all these signs right here. Wanted the Red Sonja by order of Emperor Dragon. Send us an email for a free digital comic book. Lots of advertisements, lots of people on the street trying to get your attention. And we've got some people that are protesting something over here. There's always somebody with some message out in front of the con. They close off Harbor in front of the convention center. They also generally close off a few blocks here of 5th Avenue to become pedestrian only. There was like a special thing to close off more of 5th Avenue, but I don't know, apparently that didn't work or that failed, so much of it is open back to traffic again during normal times and even during San Diego Comic-Con. There's a Starbucks over here for everybody who needs their coffee fix, and there's a long line over here. I think there's some special activation going on at the Hard Rock Hotel. They've got these signs that say what time they're serving people to go in. Mary Jane's movie. It's the Magic the Gathering Marvel Spider-Man activation. This is this area right here on 5th Avenue. On the other side of the street is always a good place to find a lot of the cosplayers that maybe don't have tickets to go into the convention. So particularly on Friday and Saturday, find a lot of costumed people out here on the street. Definitely Friday and Saturday are the busiest days down here, and so if you're just picking a day to come and experience the insanity that is San Diego's Gaslamp District during Comic-Con, that's a good time to do it. If you're looking for a fairly inexpensive sit-down meal, the Old Spaghetti Factory, pretty solid pastas. You can also get Spumoni Girl ice cream cups out here on the street. And right now it's Comic-Con, but the wait time's only 5 minutes. Of course, it's also 4 o'clock Thursday, so not the busy eating time at the moment. Okay, we are crossing, what street is this? 5th and K. The streets in downtown San Diego are generally lettered and numbered. You get letters going one way and numbers going the other way. We got these guys giving out their records and then giving out their CDs, and then charging you if you want them to sign them, of course. Nobody does. I mean, I guess some people do. We've got someone out here who's like a sculpture artist. That would just be a sculptor, right? Sculpture artist. We got some soccer dudes here with Spider-Man in the back, out in front of Rockin' Baja Lobster. And then this long line, this is the line for the Paramount Lodge. It's an activation that Paramount does every year down here. You need like tickets to get in there. This might be the standby line, I'm not sure. But I understand this year that they have a lot of things inside, but one of them, a recreation of the Mission Impossible scene from the first movie, where Tom Cruise was kind of like dangling over there and had to steal something, so you could apparently get a photo taken where they dangle you down and you can steal the technology. Here at this artist, you can get some characters, you can get your face roasted today, and you can support your local artist over here. Now, at this point, at least today, 5th Avenue is open to traffic. This is the part that used to be closed off. But you can see we've got some wraps on the buildings here for The Walking Dead. It looks like we got a new series coming soon on the Pendry Hotel. Okay, we're gonna go this way to check out some of the stuff over to the west. Traffic driving in the Gaslamp District around Comic-Con time, not so great. lots of cars just sitting around waiting to go because there's so many pedestrians around. They definitely prioritize the pedestrian traffic. All right, it's about 2 blocks till I get back to the exciting Comic-Con special stuff. This block looks like it always does, except with more cars and cosplayers around. So let me speed up my walk as we get back to the area near the convention center.
For some fucking pop.
Here we've got people spinning the wheel at Fantastic Four to win some Pop-Tarts? Pop-Tarts. Some Snapple. What's Pop-Tarts have to do with the Fantastic Four? I don't know.
Decide against your TIS?
Because she hasn't seen the show, and if she goes, literally the first minute will spoil the entire thing.
All right, so out here in front of the Hilton Gaslamp, we've got Google Play Rewards Lab with the Fantastic Four and Monopoly? Oh, interesting. I guess there's one where you need like a check-in, get a time slot, and then you can go in. Apparently, if you have like some Google Play Premium status, you get to go in through the skip the line. This is the Google Play Fantastic Four Rewards Lab. I don't know, what do you get in line for in here? Let's look around. Your first step to Fantastic is what it says. We got somebody dressed up as the Fantastic Four doing their cosplay. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell these things from the outside whether it's like actually worthwhile to line up or not. But this walkway, the Martin Luther King MLK Promenade, is always an area that has lots of interesting con stuff set up. Also, you can see the trolleys go by, and then you see the San Diego Convention Center over there on the left with the Marriott just in the back of it. It's one of my favorite hotels to stay at in downtown San Diego. It's got a little wrap for the new Star Trek Strange New Worlds now streaming on Paramount Plus. I also really enjoy the Hyatt Manchester Grand, which is this hotel over here. On the other side of the convention center that we'll go by a little bit later is the Hilton Bayfront. Much of the parking during Comic-Con is pre-sold, so you can see in front of the convention center. Well, it's probably far away, so I can't see it. But it's got a sign in the parking garage that says Comic-Con permit parking only. You basically had to buy parking months ahead of time if you actually want to park in many of the lots in downtown San Diego. Here, this building on the right, these are known as the Harbor Club Towers. These are one of the first high-end condominium buildings in downtown San Diego. Generally, whatever is on the bottom down here, this restaurant or whatever, usually gets taken over for some Comic-Con activation. This year, they're celebrating 75 years of Peanuts. So, Snoopy and all of the gang over here. We've got ABC 7 News over there. It's from Los Angeles. TV crews come from like all around the world to record the festivities of San Diego Comic-Con. This is definitely the biggest pop culture convention in the world. Now, you might say, Chris, there's some with more attendees, but this is definitely the most influential one. Many new movies, new shows are announced here. And here at 75 Years of Peanuts, we've also got a Doctor Who BBC set up out here too. So I feel like there's a Peanuts like booth on the floor of the con, but as the con gets smaller and smaller, it's just harder for them to do things like this. Yeah, get a big area to take your photo. All right, very good. Let's see, we come to a mitzvah, Chabad downtown, just some people that have set up their things. Restaurant here, happy hour, $5 tacos, really capitalize on all the hungry people that are come by after all their walking at Comic-Con. We've got a balloon artist making balloons for tips with a couple doggies on the side. There's also another trolley stop over here. If you find the other one that's in front of the convention center too busy, just walk a little further down and there's nobody at this one. Well, there's not nobody, there's Bluey. there's Bluey over there. Bluey! Hi, Bluey. Okay. My daughter, the Curious Princess, 5-year-old girl, really enjoys Bluey. That's one of her favorite cartoons on YouTube Kids. Okay, we got some people lining up over here. What are they in line for? Hard to say. Just looks like a line. There's a Coca-Cola thing. There was some Coca-Cola activation that I saw earlier when I was walking by, so I think that's what they're in line for. We've got a little cool, like, coin-looking art here on the side. Yes, Coca-Cola presents Hollow Creator, starring you. Hollow as in hologram, not hollow as in having no center. So I think that was half of the line for the Hollow Creator experience. Before TikTok, there was Leia. That's what it says. Scan the can. I don't know, maybe it makes you into a hologram, something like that. Hollow Creator. Okay, over this way, you got kiddos. Behind this park is a really good children's playground in here. The San Diego New Children's Museum is back that way too, which is a fun hands-on experience for kids. You can see inside the Coca-Cola thing in like the back door entrance over here. Okay, before they chase me out going in the back door. Here we've got a activation for a Peacock original twisted metal bumper battle where they've got bumper cars. I saw them setting this up last night. This we got some old tires over here. We've got like an ice cream truck in the back. We've got some old school cars. You can grab your spot to get in by signing up on that QR code. And we'll stick the camera through here so you can see a little bit better maybe inside of the bumper cars back in there. It's kind of dark, so hard to see. But nice, pretty cool. Like all the lights from the typical fair. All right, with the peacock sign. Okay, from here, fellow explorers, I want to go back around and show you the stuff at Petco Park. So I'm just going to transport myself back to where we started the video and walk in the other direction towards the ballpark. All right, and we're back where we started, in front of the Gaslamp sign at 5th and Harbor Drive. Convention Center right there. Trolley stop. Oh, it's also cool. They wrap all the trolleys in like different things. So usually the trolleys are just red, but today they're different. And look at these big cameras. 2 big cameras here to interview Yoshi right there. It's me, Yoshi. Okay. We're gonna go this way along the trolley station and check out the Lexus Premier lot, as they call it. Lexus paid money and bred the lot. You can park more than Lexus is there, but what they've got over there is also a bunch of like food trucks and other exhibits and activations. We just have a lot of people here standing in front of the trolley, not getting on. Why are we not getting on? Why are we just standing around like a mob? I don't understand. Oh, there's two different lines that come here. But this is just a weird place to hang out and stand. Maybe they don't know where they have to. I think they don't know they have to push the button to open the doors. Yeah, if you want to open the doors on the trolley, you have to push the button. Right here. They push button to open doors. You can be standing there for a long time, and the doors are never going to open unless you push that button. Okay. Just like he did right there. Push the button. Head on in. Triple chocolate feast over Prince Street Pizza. Their first ever dessert pizza. Ooh, in collaboration with Mr. Beast. There we go. We've got something going on over here. Star Park, the place you'll never want to leave. Now at 5th Avenue Landing, and we got this thing here, this little cactus, Brawl Stars.
Bro, see Cosplay.
Oh, and the cactus over here, he's crying. Look at all the water coming out of his eyes. Aw, so sad. So sad. Someone here was at Anime Expo 2025. Got the AX shirt. We've got another one of these trolleys coming in, Butterfly, new series on Prime. I'm sure the San Diego Trolley Service makes a lot of money on these wrap trolleys for Comic-Con. Oh, promoting the new movie here, Naked Gun, Spread 'em Nerds. I enjoyed the Naked Gun series in the past, so I'm looking forward to that. Yes, I enjoy really, really stupid comedy, so looking forward to that. Nerd out. Paramount giving out some water bottles, looks like. Disney, Lilo and Stitch. They've got some maybe ice cream that they're giving out back there. Although the ice cream give out, I see a few ice creams, so yeah, maybe they are. There we go, big inflatable. Marvel Studios Thunderbolts, the New Avengers. Oh, these are people in line for some of the free ice creams. How long is that line? Oh, that line is way too long. I would pay for an ice cream. Not to stand in that line. So not worth it. to waste an hour of your life that you could be seeing some original stuff at Comic-Con to wait in there. Okay, this is Petco Park. This is the baseball park downtown, advertising The Rookie on ABC and Hulu and Abbott Elementary. I said we'd see the Hilton over there. That's the Hilton building for Alien Earth on FX and Hulu. Even the parking structure is wrapped. The white tents that you see over there, those are the lines to get into Hall H. Hall H is the part of Comic-Con that has the big names. Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias was just in there today, so all the big Hollywood stars cram into Hall H. Not the stars don't cram in, the people cram in. There are 6,500 seats in Hall H, and people will wait in line literally the day before to get into Hall H. They camp out at night to get in line for the next day. Pretty crazy. So even regular Comic-Con attendees have to be true diehards to get to see some of their favorite stars in Hall H. This is a pretty good way to cross harbor. We saw a lot of trolleys going back and forth. That caused traffic, but there's also freight trains that come and go. And sometimes those freight trains will take 30 minutes to go by because they go so slow and they block all the traffic. And so if that's the case, it's often faster to walk over here and take this pedestrian bridge across harbor than it is to wait for the freight train to actually go by. Up here we've got billboard on Paramount Plus for Dexter Resurrections. Read the newspaper, says Dexter Morgan is dead. He's alive and killing it. So apparently Dexter's not dead. Okay. This underneath here, just on the other side of this lot, is the main trolley. What's this word I'm looking for? Repair depot. So all the San Diego trolleys at night, they come here to park. This is where all the trolleys go to sleep. We've got someone selling ice cream. One of these ice cream push carts. Some drinks, some chips, some Takis. These are where the Comic-Con buses, many of them leave and depart from. So if you're in a hotel that's further away and you need to get shuttled in, this is where those shuttles come and go from. Let's see if there's a line today to get into this Lexus Premier lot or not. It doesn't look like it. Looks like it's short, so we'll go in there. I'm going to show you on this map just where we've been. So we started here in front of the convention center. We walked down 5th Avenue. Then we walked along Harbor Drive to about 1st. And then we came back. We are now up here. And after this, we're then going to walk behind the convention center, behind the Marriott, and probably end ourselves up somewhere over there before we wrap up.
Yes.
So, I don't know, I guess they expect long lines in here, so they make you wrap way around. If you're doing the bus, there's a number of different routes. This is the purple route. They run Wednesday through Sunday, usually every 10 or 15 minutes for the Comic-Con shuttles. Funny, in this Premier lot, they've got signs, usually for the ballpark, signs for Nuna family parking. Nuna, they make strollers, they make car seats. As a daddy-daughter looked into all these things, we actually have Nuna car seats in our car, in case you're wondering. This video is not sponsored by Nuna, but it definitely could be. It definitely could be. Okay, let's see. Let's go through this security thing and see if it harangues us. All good. No beep. There we go. I like that. I apparently don't have that much metal on me. Apparently this camera doesn't doesn't equate to too much metal. All right, they got some tables out here that you can sit and eat at because they got some food trucks that are in the back. Over this way, they got some like eBay thing. The eBay time traveler. Oh, because yeah, sure, a lot of people buy and sell collectibles on eBay. We've got the rise of every collectible era on eBay. 1970, comics were king. 1980s, we've got My Little Pony, My Little Pony. We got the Power Rangers for sure. Pokemon cards, The Walking Dead in the 2000s. Funko Pops over here, and what today we've got the Labubu. Definitely the Labubu. In the trailer over here, they're doing some show. Looks like some live stream that they're doing. Okay, they've got 3,200 people that are watching. eBay Live on tour. Rare finds, 0 lines. And what, some shirts that are back over here from eBay Live. Maybe I should be streaming this on eBay Live. Apparently that's what I'm missing out on. Okay.
Thank you for coming to hang out with us.
Here we've got Magic the Gathering and Avatar: The Last Airbender. We got a cabbage over here. Cabbages. My cabbages. Step right up and strike a pose with the one and only Cabbage Merchant. Okay, if you say so. Long line for this. Super long line to take a picture with the cabbage guy. Okay. Not free, but paid. You can get food from these lunch trucks. We've got WTF waffles and snow cones, Belgian Liege waffles. We've got the Hello Kitty Cafe. You can get Hello Kitty drinks, macaroons, giant cookies. We got Bubba's Hawaiian Snack Shack. What do we got at the Snack Shack? 2 pieces spam musubi, $7.50. Small plate, $13.50 for like Hawaiian foods. Kahlua, pork, pig. Yes. Over this way, Mermaid Magic. And it looks like he's recording himself too. He records themselves here. Mermaid Magic coming on Netflix. Coming soon to a live stream near you. Maybe he's doing a time lapse. Over here we got bacon wrapped hot dogs, a Southern California specialty. The TJ Wrap Dog, probably come from Tijuana, but really popular in Los Angeles. Wood-fired pizza, where they got a big pizza oven here on the back. Apparently sold out of their big 14-inch pizzas, but a 10-inch pizza will cost you $14 for the holy pepperoni. And we got the Kona ice here in this truck, where you get the shave ice or crushed ice, and then over on the side they've got all the little sauces or toppings, syrups that you can put on your shave ice. Not true shave ice, because I don't think they use a spinning round thing to shave the ice. I think it's actually crushed ice. So, but you know what? On a hot day, anything anything will go ahead and do. Okay. Oh, and then here the Minx Club. The magic is back. Winks, not Minx. Winks. Uh-oh. Helicopter. Are they looking for me? Uh-oh. Hopefully not. Hopefully they're looking for someone else. Okay, we're gonna go out the exit here. It's funny that there's 2 places that sell snow cones. All right, and here you see the line that says Lexus Premier lot, which is the parking lot that this place is on the usual. But during Comic-Con time, it's called the Interactive Zone at Petco Park. When's it open? Here, this is when it's open. It's bizarre in my mind that it closes at 5 p.m. because it seems, in my mind, they'd want to stay open later. In my mind, they'd want to stay open until the exhibit hall ends at 7 and tons of people pour back this way. So I don't really get it. We got more ice cream here on the side. I feel like I'm walking a little bit against the traffic now. Apparently right now at 4:30 p.m. everybody's on the departure from the con. Exhibit hall opens at 9:30 in the morning, Thursday through Sunday. Closes at 7 p.m. And so just the general big coming and going times. We've got the Comic-Con sells their merch at the Marriott Hotel, but there's people out here that sell their unofficial San Diego Comic-Con merch. So if you can't get in to get the official one, you can get the unofficial one back there. Okay, we're gonna go over the bridge now. We'll kind of, instead of just like staring up at stairs, we'll look at the scenery this way. One of my favorite pictures of downtown San Diego, or favorite views you can get from up on top of this bridge. It's a classic view that people post of downtown. Here we can see the other way now. All the trolleys go to sleep over there. Okay, that's looking back on the MLK Promenade that we walked on to get here. Yeah, so kind of this shot, I mean, you know, from the side, or actually over this way when you get over the road, over the train tracks. They've put up this netting, but over the road there's no netting, so that's where you can get your clear picture from. Over in this direction, you can see the blue bridge over there. That's the Coronado Bay Bridge. That's what'll take you from the downtown San Diego landside over to Coronado Island. Technically not an island, technically connected to the mainland via what they call the Silver Strand down in Imperial Beach. So you can drive that way if you don't want to take the bridge. That when that was built, it was a toll bridge, but it's now free. You can also get to Coronado via a ferry that leaves from the Embarcadero area. So just about a mile down that way. Here's looking at Harbor Drive. You can see this road that usually has cars on it. It's closed off today. I also hear a drone above my head, probably a police drone. And I don't know what they're digging down there, but they're doing something. It looks like it would be a great place for a subway, but not a sandwich, but an underground train. But I don't think it is. Digimon story, Time Stranger, if you say so. Okay, we're gonna walk this way through the second floor of this parking garage. Most people don't realize this, but there's actually like a public walkway up here that takes you into the Hilton Bayfront Hotel. Most people just think it's a parking garage, but public sidewalk too. Over here, you can see all of the tents that they set up. Better angle for the Hall H line. So when you're waiting in line, you're out of the sun or the rain, as it may be. Very rarely rain. It doesn't rain all that much in July in San Diego. It doesn't rain all that much in San Diego in general. We've got some huge wrap up here. So I guess it's not wrapped. It's like bungee corded to the parking garage. There's some neat like wind art, wind chimes. They don't chime, but they kind of turn and undulate according to the wind. Here's some people out there blowing their whistle, directing traffic. It's quite windy up here. You can see we get a good breeze here being on the San Diego Bay. We'll be able to see just how close this is to the water. As we go on the backside, we'll walk by the bay. Okay, so instead of going, well, that goes down, that doesn't go the way I want to. Okay, we're gonna keep going this way. This brings us into the Hilton, into the lobby. I think we can probably traverse this without showing our badge, although I have a badge, so I can go in, but I'm trying to make this the walk that you could do if you don't have a badge. There's some down there, restaurant, coffee shop. Good spot to go if you're outside of Hall H, or there's also programming events at the Hilton. That's why I say you need a badge to go into certain parts of it, but obviously there's people staying here that might not go into Comic-Con, so you can get in the lobby without a badge. But the Indigo Ballroom, they do a lot of events here. Parking, daily rate to park at the Hilton Bayfront is $75. That's right.
No, I know.
Definitely Definitely not cheap, that's for sure. Okay, and over here, is there a staircase that goes down? Who do you think they would put a staircase that goes down over here? I mean, I would think so, but who am I? There's a little seating area over here. Aperol, spritz, feeling spritzy, hid inside. And they've got a little thing down here for Superman and Old Spice. DC and Old Spice. That's a funny, interesting combination. Okay, let's see if we can get in these doors. Hooray! We have success. Okay, now let's see how we get down. Hi there. Always great to run into my fellow explorers from San Jose. All right, I found the way down. I've also got some little quick serve place to eat over here in front of the Indigo Ballroom right there. That's the programming room for Comic-Con events here. Okay, they've also got a pool club outside to the left. Hudson Nash, the Cannery, which is like their market or convenience store, hotel gift shop, one might say. It's got, you know, decent quick serve food options, although you're definitely paying, you know, hotel resort type prices. Okay, as we're going back outside now, there's the swimming pool just over here in the pool club, which apparently they've got food over there too. This little pier, this is the Dole pier. So they bring in like bananas and maybe pineapples into this pier. You can see all the Dole containers. All right, this is San Diego Bay. Across the bay is Coronado Island, so that's where that bridge goes. Coronado is also home to the naval base where the aircraft carriers are, Naval Air Station North Island. There's a big aircraft carrier that's not an active one in San Diego called the USS Midway. It is a former active duty aircraft carrier that's been taken out of service and is now a museum in San Diego. You'll find it further down around the way. That is San Diego's #1 attraction, in fact, now, the USS Midway Museum. Totally worth a visit, whether you like military stuff or not. It's super interesting to see this floating city that 5,000 sailors take out to sea with tons of airplanes on top. Okay, there's another activation over here for FX Alien Earth. They've got like some alien-looking encampment, red lights up on top of it. Previous years, there used to be the IMDb boat. IMDb, the movie database, where, you know, you get a lot of information about movies. It used to be docked out here, but no boats out here this year. This used to be the area of like a lot of mega yachts docking. So I don't know if that's IMDb just didn't want to come, or if there's something going on that they told the boats that were docked here to go away. This Alien Earth activation takes up a lot of this land back here. This land is also fairly controversial in San Diego because it's owned by the city, and it was intended for convention center expansion, but the city leased it to some developer, and the city wants it back to develop the convention center, but the developer's like, well, you can terminate my lease. You just need to pay me. You need to pay me some money for it. So whether we'll see a convention center expansion to this grassy area or not, TBD, but at the moment it's used for these Comic-Con activations, and then pretty much a grassy park or a parking lot a lot of the rest of the year. This wide promenade, great area year-round to ride your bike on, go roller skating, go scootering, something like that. We've got the helicopter came back here to join us. This, you see the sign? This is known as the Embarcadero, or the Bayfront Boardwalk. That runs from here quite a long way. You can walk all this way to here, around all the way to Point Loma, really, along this Bayfront trail. What's this activation on this side? We got some pirates. This looks kind of like it could be Cartoon Network, Adult Swim. Yes, Cartoon Network on Adult Swim on Cartoon Network. It's like a, you know, adult kids fun zone. You get the, you know, you're never too old to get into the foam pit. Hooray, he found whatever he was looking for. There's a big dinosaur and a ship. And the line to get in ends here, which seems pretty short right now. Okay, on the left we've got the Brawl Stars Star Park. So this is what that other, what's the word I'm looking for? That's what the other cactus that we saw that was crying was advertising for this thing, which I guess the IMDb boat used to be over here. So there's still some boats. So ferry boarding to Coronado and tickets. So this is one place that you can take the ferry from, Convention Center to Coronado. These are the times of the ferry, if you're so inclined to take them. So you could potentially come to Comic-Con and stay in Coronado, take the ferry over. Vice versa, even if not, you know, Comic-Con's not here, you want to explore downtown, you could take the ferry over. It's not quick though, it's really faster to drive, but it's definitely more scenic to take the ferry, that's for sure. Okay, we've got King of the Hill coming up on the right, presented by Hulu. And we got some boats over here on the left for the Voodoo Ranger pirate ship. Welcome to Arlen, someplace special. Oh, super long line to get in here. I heard a family, mom, couple kids, when they were coming here, and one of their kids was like, "Oh, Mom, the line's so long." Mom goes, "Yeah, son, whatever we're going to, there's going to be lines. We just need to pick the ones that we want to stand in. That's all." And that's definitely the deal. Sometimes they call Comic-Con Line Con because it's just so popular. The music here at the Voodoo Ranger, really quite loud. Wow, super loud. Hopefully that that doesn't go with copyright music for the video. Okay, here we have the block party, where we've got a big Ferris wheel in the back. Oh, long line for the block party too. This is the Very Abbott block party. By the way, if for some reason there was a big skip before, that's because there's a way to get in. We've got an ice cream truck here, yummies. Oh, and we've got some of these hot dog vendors. So these are like the bacon wrapped hot dogs. Typically, you find them at these sort of vendors like this that sell the hot dogs. Here, we'll get a closer look at those hot dogs. Smell good. Oh, they got hot dogs and they got elotes, which is basically Mexican corn. Okay. This one's got hamburguesas, they say, but really just hot dogs. More bacon wrapped hot dogs, peppers. What's on this corner? Crunchy roll, Anime Fan Fest. It's kind of funny to be in the USA and white people give themselves some some Japanese greetings as we go by. I appreciate the enthusiasm. And this is the back entrance if you're coming or going with a badge to the convention center. You can walk that way. This is the band shell. There's a lot of concerts by the bay or down here. We got a couple bicyclists riding down the way. There's also a pretty area just to walk and see all of the, I was going to say sailboats back here, but most of these aren't sailboats. I would describe these as yachts then. These are definitely the one percenters that own their yachts here at the Marriott San Diego Hotel and Marina. I don't know about currently, but back in the day, you could earn Marriott points for having a boat slip here, paying your rent for the boat slip. We got a juggler. Juggling his 3 pins. Oh, I see Waldo. I found Waldo up ahead. Okay. There's usually some more activations up by the Marriott, so I'm gonna speed this up to get us over to the Marriott and the Hyatt. Well, apparently this parking lot that's usually home to some Tamagotchi Nations anime type activation, just a parking lot this year as it usually is. But you can see all these people that are walking here, much more than walk here on a typical weekend, making it lively. If we keep on walking, then there's Seaport Village over this way, which is a really cool seaside shopping center. Around the way, good restaurant, the fish market, just past that, the USS Midway. But I'm gonna leave all that walk for another video. I'll drop a link in the description if you wanna see my Seaport Village tour. And if you wanna dive into some more of my Comic-Con content, like you wanna see inside the exhibit hall, you can check out this video right here. Or if you want to see my video meeting the artists, as soon as I'm done editing that one, I'll put it right here. Fellow explorers, as usual, I won't say goodbye because I'll see you in the next video.